Hi everyone, my name is Mozal Amri. I'm a cybersecurity student, and I'm Emirati, 22 years old. I'm interning at Adib Bank and I'm working on publishing a journaling paper. Last summer, I went and interned at a cloud cybersecurity company in Russia. That was a very interesting experience, considering I'm an ethnic woman, considering I was alone, and considering that it's a majority Russian ethnicities dominated countries, meaning there were not a lot of foreigners, there were not a lot of um, women of color or people of color in general. And the biggest takeaway that I had from this experience, seeing all of this, is that the perception that people have of women of color or that they have of you is their perception. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to break whatever they perceive of you. That does not mean don't work hard, don't try hard, don't put effort in what you do. No, of course, go all out. But what I'm saying is that their perception is not your responsibility of how you should act. And the more you try to prove, the more you get stuck in feeding that cycle of societal norms. I think the first step is looking inward and seeing what part of you adheres to those perceptions that are laid upon you by media, by people, by the environment around you, work, culture, uni, school, to act in a certain way and to box yourself in a certain way. Nobody gets to tell you how you should be like and how you should feel because the way you feel, the way you act, and the way that you impact the people around you is all up to you. Your work ethic, your determination, your passion, you choosing this major is all up to you and it's a personal power. And you have the power to influence the tech world, to make it a safer environment for women. A lot of women are affected by cybersecurity attacks, AI discrimination, so many tech things because they're extending themselves outside of society into the digital world because most of most of the tech products we use are created by a certain demographic, and these stereotypes are infiltrated furthermore. And you have the power to step back and say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I will take charge. I think that was the biggest takeaway. I just took my power back. And whenever I faced adversity, it did hurt at some point, but then I started realizing it hurts because maybe a part of me perceives it to be true. But the moment I realize that it's just their perception, I don't have to. I don't have to even win them over. I just have to do what I do and show up. And I truly reclaimed my power. I was able to accomplish a lot more greater things in cybersecurity, in tech. I went and I hosted SOC gamification workshops. I did more and more and more and more. And it wasn't by trying to prove anything to anyone because that's not the point. I just did it because I knew I could. And so can you. Thank you so much.